Chris, quick question.
Yeah.
I'll put them on YouTube.
Yeah, but be careful on sink cabinets. Those cabinets, you don't want to come through. You don't want to use your 5/8 on those. You go through the back.
Edge band.
Okay. So the edge band is made up of a lot of different stations. There is a taping glue station. There is a cutting station. There is a pressing station. So there's end trimmers or side trimmers. All the stuff that you do by hand, the machine's going to do. You'll put the board through and they'll come out the other end with the edge banding trimmed all the way around. It might not be perfect. Edge banding tend to be a little bit, do a little more work to it, but it gets pretty close. And it's really, really fast. Okay, so let's go through the different parts of it. Actually, let me turn this on. Let me get the dust collector around. So go up there and see that green button on that green dust collector. Press that button. that thing should be adjusted right down on top of them. So it should be putting a tiny bit of pressure on the edge banding, but not doing that. So that's good. It goes through like this. That's a little conveyor belt. When the machine is on, that's moving. This goes like that and presses against the tape, and then the tape gets fed all the way out here. There's people on this side can see their little bars to die. What that tells it is once the tape hits it, to go a certain distance more out.
Okay.
And what that distance out is, it goes through here, it goes under another tape. This gauge should be adjusted just down on top of the tape. And then it will go out until it's a little past halfway on this wheel. Out here.
When do you know that you're there?
Machine knows it itself.
So it'll just stop?
Yeah, that's the sensors over here. The people on this side can see it. It's all red eye.
It's red, so when
Once it hits that, there's a timer that says go out this much farther.
Okay.
And it stops. That's why you don't want to fuss with this thing over here and absentmindedly do this, because you can go like this and pull the tape way back like that, and the sensor has no idea that it needs to go out further, because that hasn't been broken.
Right.
That's why when there's a lot of people standing around and I'm giving a demo, I will pull this out until it breaks, and then they'll grab it and they'll pull it back in. So if the machine was on, it's not going to work yet because it's not hot enough. So it's not going to Oh, it does. It actually does.
It has to be a certain temperature for it to move?
Yes. So you can see that if I can pull it all the way back, I'm pulling it back. Right, you can see it's right there. And you wouldn't know that it wasn't in the right place. It's not until I do that that
Pretty sophisticated machine.
it's super complicated, but mechanically complicated. It always has like little bits of problems, and we'll talk about that later. So, that tape is out there, okay? The board is against this fence. It comes running down this conveyor belt, and it hits these three micro switches. These little things. What these do, one of them takes this and pulls it back. Another one actuates this. So what this does is this cuts the tape. This applies the glue.
That's what it smells like.
Board comes by, gets glue put on its face. It runs into that piece of tape that's sticking out. The glue sticks in, the tape sticks into the glue. And then this roller presses the tape into the edge of the board. Then there's another roller over here, a lighter aluminum roller. That cools the tape down. It's hot melt glue, like industrial hot melt glue. Inside, if you open that drawer down there,
Piece of shit.
the bottom drawer,
Art.
pull it down the way.
Looks like a turd.
Art. What is this glue right here?
So that's that?
This is art.
It looks like
Like hot
bite
melt.
out of it.
Like hot melt glue, like a little glue stick,
Yeah.
but like gigantic.
It's like coffee color. Expensive?
I don't know how to do this. Stop! How much does glue cost? No,
I don't know. Like $225 a
Base is like,
How many pieces?
it's probably like that whole drawer's full of,
No, that's not. It's only the back.
Oh, all that?
you know, if that drawer was full, it comes, you can actually take it comes in a plastic bag inside a box, and you can put the plastic bag right into that drawer and it fills up that drawer.
Once a month?
Yeah, it's probably like not cheap. electricity and air. What happens here? How the glue gets to the edge of the board? At the very front edge of this, there's like a grid that's cast iron or steel or something that's superheated. It melts this glue. The air takes this pressure, this flat thing, and pushes the glue in. The glue, see this black block right here? That's very hot. If you put your hand there, you can see it's really, really hot.
Yes.
That black block has a hole drilled in it all the way up through here. Inside that hole, there is a brass tube, which is right here, that goes down inside that hole. That brass tube has a slit in it. The front of that block, if you look from underneath the machine through that hole, you see all those little grooves in it? If you look to your left, right at the very base of those little grooves, there's a little hole. See like a little dot, like a tiny little holes at the left-hand edge of that?
Yeah.
Okay, so this is what happens. Board hits the micro switch. It pulls this, which turns that brass rod, brass tube, lines up the slit with all the little holes. This presses, pushes the glue up the thing and out those little holes. Glue pours out the front. The board hits it, scrapes the glue on the side of the board, and then it runs it in.
Okay, so it's making like a little like bridge shape.
It's making a bunch of grooves.
Yeah. Oh, that's cool.
And then this heavy wheel that's right here, steel wheel,
Just presses it.
presses it in and flattens all that glue out.
And is this heated too?
No,
So the glue's the only thing that's heated?
the glue is the only thing that's heated. You actually want to get it to cool down as quickly as possible. So it goes through this metal one, steel one, and then it hits this aluminum one that's not driven in any way. It's freewheeling to cool it down as fast as it can. Because it needs to get into there, and then it's going to get trimmed. If it's still wet, hot, it's going to rip it off. So try to cool it down. Okay? Things that can go wrong. If this gets dirty, which it can get dirty, it slows down. Because glue gets around it, doesn't pull as fast. That slot doesn't come to the right point fast enough. So a common problem is not having enough glue at the front end of the board. Where you take the board, who's got that board that we did? And the front edge of it might be a little loose. Because it didn't actuate fast enough and started putting glue on there. When it gets dirty, you also notice that the back edge gets a whole bunch of glue because it slows down too slow, and then you get glue all on the back edge. This has got a maintenance schedule of like 10 things that we're supposed to do at different times. Once a day, once a day, once a week. Next thing, if you have glue coming out and you have adjustability of height, you probably want to have the glue be adjustable too. Like you want 2 inches of glue coming out because it will be pouring down on top of this thinner board. So this is the adjustment for the glue.
What is that?
187 is 18.7 millimeters. What's that set at?
1